Hello, people of YouTube. So yeah, welcome back to my Horde of the Week. I've been whittering on about showing off these games for like the last month or so. Some of these I've had for like 2 months, but I'm starting to finally feel a little bit better, enough to make a video at least anyway. So yeah, it's taken me up until like yesterday, where I was coughing and sputting still yesterday. Still got a bit of it today. From the Blackpool lurgy or the T-virus. And talking about Blackpool, I just want to first off say very big apology to Stuart Tootie. For 2 things really. First thing, misunderstanding of them games. I think we'll sort all that out again. I basically took some of his games instead of Rob's as well. So yeah, we've all sorted that out. And secondly, for calling you Toots. I think I watched the video back to make sure what I said and everything like that, and I was like, Toots, who's this Toots? So I apologise for that. I was medicated up to anything just to try and get a video out that week. So yeah, as I say, feeling a bit better, and I've got a bit of a different medication today. I've got the milkshake, what's it called? Milkshake Tempo by Bad Company. Love this stuff. I've been addicted to this last few months, so cheers. Yeah, as I say, a bit of self-medication to help myself get through this video. So yeah, apologise for that. So yeah, what have we got? So yeah, this morning I actually went car booting, and it was a bit shit really. Weather was really foggy and everything like that, and it was lovely, and it just reminded me of like back in the olden days when I was a kid. Like that kind of weather where it was all foggy and misty early in the morning. That was when I used to be up to a bit of mischief, taking out cameras and like filming and taking pictures of stuff, not on digital, on actual film, and then going back to digital dark rooms to actually process them photos. It's a time that I really miss really, and like going to the car boot this morning really just reminded me of like how I'm getting older, and I'm spending all my time either going car booting or flipping taking dogs for walks. And yeah, so what did I get? I'm going to just chuck through these quick because they are a load of crap. Basically, I got 2 black case PS1 games that have got no discs in them, but as you can see, there's no crack. Oh, there's a little crack in the back of that one, but they're quite good condition. So for 50p, not bad. And and included in that was this Diddy Kong Racing DS case, which again empty. So basically there was about 10 car booters there, and then the rest were like just the people that come and bring a load of shite in to rummage through. And also one game I didn't realise I didn't have. I've got the expansions, and I think that's why I got confused. Fallout. So yeah, I've got Fallout and a sealed copy of Terraria. So I've got a spare copy of Terraria somewhere. Right, so that's that out of the way. Let's talk about some of the stuff that I've actually gone out the way to pick up. And as I say, I was going through my 360 collection the other day, reorganising it all, and basically just seeing what because I don't want to go for a full set, and I just did a bit of a list of games that I wanted that's missing that I would still like to collect or pick up. And going through it all, I just realised that there's a small 505 set on the 360. So I thought, since I've nearly completed the PlayStation 2 one, I've said that all year, haven't I? Basically, I've got one left of that bloody 505 set. I might as well start 360 one as well. So first up, I've got a 505 games, and it's a bloody sports game, and I think Mr. Bear would appreciate this one. So this is Backbreaker, and is it NHL, NFL, football? Yeah, football. Basically, I think this is a bit more of an extreme version of NFL, and I think it cost me £2 from CX. But looking at it, that's quite a good deal, because I think this is one of them sports games that hold a bit of value. It's not one that's on eBay a lot, and I think that might have even sold out of CX now. So yeah, one that was fairly uncommon. Again, 505, isn't it? So probably one of the rarities probably in the future. So yeah, might go for a 505 set soon. And another one, I don't know why I picked it up. I actually went on eBay. I think I got this for $4.50 posted, and that is Assassin's Creed Birth of a New World, which is funny because I ordered it, and then Gernaldinho said he's picked it up. And I've just realised, I don't know if this comes with a manual, because mine doesn't. And it comes with 4 discs, so it's basically 3 games. It's Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3, Liberation. I hate Assassin's Creed. Why have I got this? It just, I don't know. Just sometimes I was looking at my list and I thought, what is this? Birth of a New World. So I went on it, picked it up, and yeah. And another one, I actually had this one on my saved list. So I've had this on for a couple of years now, and it comes on and off. But this one came up for a bargain, and I actually didn't want to get this version. I wanted to get the big box version of it, but I think this was like $2.50 delivered, so I thought I'd get it, and that is Damage Inc. Oh, I forgot. This is how I feel like I'm so out of practice in making these videos. I need to make space around here to put videos up. So yeah, that is Damage Inc. for the 360. So yeah, so there's a big box version of this. It's got a manual and everything. And that comes with an actual joystick, so you can do the flight sim. So that would have been pretty cool. I love the artwork of this. It's like proper old school, like the look of it all. So maybe it's a flight sim that might interest me. I like that kind of older aesthetic, really. But yeah, £2.50 posted. You can't go wrong for that. So I've got that, and now it's freed up a space to put up Sega Saturn games. And next up, a recommendation by Dylan, and I got this from Argus. So I finally spent my Argus voucher. Again, this was probably like September when I got this, and that is Death's Gambit. So yeah, proper cool game this is. It's sort of like a 2D sort of Dark Souls sort of game. Dylan said it's flipping hard. I've said it in a nice way. So I'm looking forward to playing this eventually. Eventually, as I say, I mean, how many? I think it's 20 games I'm going to be showing here. That's like half a year's worth of games to complete for me. So I will get around to it one day. Oh yeah, it's nice having a beer while you're doing this, actually. So next up, we have got a Nintendo 64 game, and again another CX pickup. So a lot of these, I think most of them are CX really, but yeah, so that is Beetle Adventure Racing, and it's come nice and complete. Is it complete? Or maybe it isn't complete. Oh, I thought it was complete. It's got this manual and I thought it was complete. Never mind. But I think this cost 10 quid, and again with CX money it probably costs like a fiver. So, but the condition of it is really good, other than the fact I've just destroyed the box just trying to open it up and everything like that, just to see if it had a manual. So I'll sort that out later. But yeah, Beetle Adventure Racing, I've heard this is like a really underappreciated racing gem. So, because I suppose everyone just sees Beetle and think, oh well, it's just a cash grab and everything like that, but supposedly it's quite good. So I'm going to be intrigued to play that. Right, okay, I'm going to put that there before I destroy it. And again, another one that has been on my list for flipping ages, and it's one that I've kind of like missed out on a lot because it didn't have a manual and stuff like that, and then it just stopped coming up completely. And I found this one for a ridiculously cheap price. I think it was like 8 quid posted from, I think, is it France? And there lies the problem. So the game in question is Ghost Vibration, nice in time for Halloween, except I've had this for about like 2 months or something. So yeah, this cost 8 quid posted from France, so I think it was like 4 quid. And it's fully complete, but as I say, it's all in French, but if you see down there, it does have a British flag on it. So if that was the kind of decider for me. Again, I'll keep an eye out for other ones, because again, this doesn't come up very often. So yeah, I think this basically is a first-person shooter horror, I think, of what I have seen on things. I think you can probably count this as a horror game. But yeah, I think it's in first person, if I remember correctly. Again, I probably should research all these games before I tell everyone about them. And going from one horror game to another, and another CX pickup, and it's still got the price sticker on. Zombie Revenge for 22 quid. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased about this one. I've been wanting this game for ages, and it comes with the manual. I would say this is mint, mate. This is amazing. This is amazing. So yeah, all great condition. Yeah, so if people don't know what this is basically a spin-off of House of the Dead, except it's a 3D brawler, sort of like side-scrolling brawler. And yeah, this usually, what I've seen, it's usually gone between 30 to 40 quid. A lot of the time I see it, it's usually 35 quid. I've seen it for 45 quid, 50 quid at the expos and everything like that, but obviously no one's buying that. But yeah, it's what's worse about this is, yes, I got it for a good price, 22 quid, but someone's got it for an even better price, £2.99. So yeah, I missed out on that one. Electronic Games, like, who is that? I'd imagine that would be a charity shop find. So someone's done a good trading that one up. Next up, we have got, been wanting this for a while, and I just popped into my CX and it was there, and I needed to spend some of my credit, so it is Bravely Second on the 3DS. It comes with a big stupid manual, which means nothing because it's nothing to do with the games, it's just adverts for more games. Which they can use paper for that, but they can't actually use paper for making proper manuals, unless I'm missing out on a manual or this one, I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is basically sort of like a Final Fantasy game that's not by Square Enix, but not Final Fantasy, if that makes any sense. So that's what I've been told. I've not got the first one, so the first one's Bravely Default, this is the sequel. But I think this was like 20 quid. And using credit, it was like a tenner or something. They didn't have the first one, unfortunately, so I would have picked up the first one first, and because I would really look forward to playing this game. So yeah, that one I'm pretty pleased to get. Right, now we're getting to some juicy stuff now. So I've tried keeping them all in sort of like sections and everything like that for everyone. And yeah, next up, one that I can't believe I've not had for so long, and again, a CX pickup. I'm absolutely buzzing to get in this condition, and that is a Game Boy game, Castlevania Adventure. Jesus, look at this, it's like perfect. It's sort of like you'd worry it's a bit fake. But again, it comes with the manual and everything. I'm not going to open this up because I will ruin it, but I don't know, let's get the manual out. So got the manual, and I think this was up for 40 quid. At the time, as I say, I've had this for this is probably August, end of August I got this, and yeah, so pleased to have this. As everyone knows, I love flipping Castlevania. I've not played this since, what is it, 30 years ago maybe, and it was not one I actually had. My friend had this one. He had this and Metroid, and again, I played them at his, but I never actually played them properly, because basically I had the NES versions, and I felt like there was just cheap copies of them. Well, not copies. I thought they were just not as good as the originals. So I didn't want them for myself. But now I'm older, yeah, you've got to catch them all, haven't you, really? So, and the box art looks flipping fantastic. So, one that I'm absolutely buzzing to have in the collection. And you'll see a theme on these next three ones, I think. So we've gone a bit more modern now. We're on the PlayStation 1, and I wonder if anyone can guess what that theme could be. So yes, we're on the double case PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, well, first up we've got Wing Commander 4, and it's fully complete. This one is, I think, oh shit, oh, the spindles are there, it just fell out, I don't know why. So yeah, it comes fully complete, multiple discs, which is a good use of the double case because not all of them are. It's unfortunately got a bit of paint, well, drawings on the back there where it's obviously gone through like a market or something like that. Yeah, I've actually really been looking forward to playing sort of like Wing Commander games, kind of like these shooters. More importantly, the cheesy FMV. which obviously has got Mark Hamill on it from Star Wars. Actually, is he in this one, or is it the third one, or is it in all of them? I'm not too sure. So yeah, really can't wait to play this. One I won't mind playing, and it's a bonus that it's a double case. As I say, I think I said last time, there's a lot of double case games for the PlayStation 1 that are actually good games. Now, I'm not 100% if these next two ones are. Right, let's show this one off next. Defcon 5. Again, this is another sort of staple sort of game that, like, I don't know, when PlayStation first came out, a lot of people had this or played it as a demo, and you can tell it's one of the early ones because it's got disc at the front, manual, and then just blank bits in the back, so obviously you can't replace them ones. So yeah, it's just one disc. It does tell you, does it? No, this doesn't even tell you how many discs it is. So I think that's because it's that early on. I think at the beginning, their big titles, they had to make a bit more retailer space sort of thing to make them a bit more stand out. But yeah, so I think this is like a first-person shooter, like a mech shooter. So I think I played the demo as a kid. I don't think I owned it, or if I did, it would have been a rental. Oh, did I just see? Oh yeah, someone's peed on my disc. So yes, the infamous pee. I think that's Game Station, wasn't it, that used to do that. And next up, I can't remember where I got that. I can't remember if I said, but I can't remember where I got that from. Maybe, I think that might have been an eBay one. This one definitely is an eBay one, and I know that because I put a cheeky offer in of like £8, and they sent it, and the post was like £4 or something. So they didn't make anything for this game, and that game is Atlantis. Now I put like prices on what I wanted to pay for games and stuff like that, and this was a £15 game, so basically I got this for half the price that I was willing to spend. So yeah, manual, no P on it, and this one's in really good condition. Disc falling out again, but spindles are all complete and brilliant. So what's this? So I'm not just trying to figure out what that barcode's from the back. So yeah, I think this one's a bit more of a sort of like Myst sort of game. I'm not 100%. So yeah, tells you there are 3 discs on the back on this one. And this one's mouse compatible as well, so that'd be pretty cool to go through. Because I have, how about knowing I've got the mouse on the Saturn, so maybe need to get a mouse, don't I? So that might be my next purchase. So yeah, that's 3 more double case games for the collection, and I can't remember if I've got any more over there. No, I haven't got any more left to show. So with them 3, I have got 8 left until the end of my double set quest. So the next 3. Did I get all of these from CX? Definitely all from CX. Gonna have a bit of a drink, bit of juice, and first up we've got one that I never really knew anything about it, to be honest, but I saw on some YouTube videos someone was like saying how good this is, and it's sort of like an arena battle one-on-one fighter. And that game is Distrega. Now, it looks pretty cool. It's sort of like a one-on-one version of Power Stone, but like for the PlayStation. So it comes with a manual. Again, like CX are really upping their game on what they are taking in. No cracks on the case or anything, and it wasn't mint. And I think this was like 15-20 quid, which is a bit about the going rate. Sometimes goes a bit more, not often, but it doesn't go on for sale for that much. I think I've had this on my save list for about a year on eBay, and it's come up, and it's just, I've never really wanted to spend real money for it. Another one I'm really pleased to get, and that is Jumping Flash 2. So again, I've had this for a while, fully complete. Look at that manual. It's not been fingered or thumbed. It's like completely brand new. So I don't know where they're getting all. I mean, the disc does look like it's been used, but it's because it's got a few little minor scratches, but it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, really pleased to get this. I thought it wasn't an English copy. It probably isn't fully like an English speaking first one because it comes up with all Swedish languages, but it's got an English flag. So for me, he's back and bouncier than ever. So yeah, Jumping Flash is one of them games that amazed us when we first got the PlayStation. It was really stiff and everything, and probably a bit hard to go back to, but I mean, it looks so pretty, and I can't actually wait to play this because it's such a weird jumping mechanic, because he jumps up and he looks down when he's jumping. But I can't remember if I played the second one or not. I think I did it. I think I got a copied version of this when I was a kid, played it a quick, and I was like, I don't think it was enough. I don't think it was enough of a difference for it to keep my interest here. It's just too similar to the first one. But I've not actually got the first one, so that'll be another one that'll be nice to get. But I know I think this is a bit harder to find, this one. I think this was 35 quid on CEX. I might be wrong, it might be less, it might have been 40. I don't think it'd be more than 40 quid. I don't think I'd have paid that. But at the same time, it's credit I'm paying for. And talking about that, I was, at the same time I bought Zombie Revenge, it seemed like CEX had dropped all the prices for the Dreamcast games, and they had Carrier. If anyone knows what Carrier is, it's like a horror Dreamcast game, and they had that on there for 30 quid, and they had 4 of them, and I was like, oh, should I get it now? Should I pay by cash? And I was like, no, I'm going to the car boot at the weekend, let's get some money. So I got some money, went on there, and it had all 4 on there still, at all the different locations, except you couldn't buy it. It said it was out of stock then. So obviously someone's gone and done and bought them all for that 30 quid. It's since now gone up in price to 40 quid. And I would say I think they're all on eBay for about 50 to 60 quid. So someone's obviously just bought all them to sell. So I'm gutted. I should have just bought that in cash, because it still would have been pretty much half price. So yeah, that was that weird, boring, rambling story out of the way. This is the big one for my pickups this week. Again, can't remember when I got this. It's one of them that needs a new case, but I think I could probably get away with it, because I don't think this has got the original sticker on it. But yeah, the game in question is Tombi 2. So this was, I think, £75, which is quite a lot of money really. But when you think about it, I probably paid 30 quid for this. Fully complete. It's got the manual. As I say, the front cover is a little bit grubby, but it's got that pick and mix thing on there. So I think pretty much I could really replace that with anything, and then it will just make the game stand out, because that looks alright. That looks alright. It just needs a bit of a cleaner front cover to make them colours pop, because that's what we really want. We don't really play these games, although I have played this game. I did play it. I can remember I played the first one on an emulator, and I felt like it wasn't playing properly. It felt a bit weird, because it's got that weird 2D 3D sort of like gameplay, platforming gameplay, and I don't think it really worked well on that emulator. Whether or not that's what it's like anyway, because everyone says this is like the best game for the PlayStation. I played this one, I got past the first level and stuff like that, and I turned it off. There's 137 missions to complete. Is this going to take forever to do or something? Because it took me about 30 minutes to do the first one. or is the little things on each stage like a mission? I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I will give it another chance. But yeah, so that's my pickups for this month. There's quite a lot. Nice big stack of PlayStation. Big stack of, well, just everything. Like, pleased about this lot. I think the next lot's going to be more Japanesey sort of stuff, but there is English stuff in there. What I did is I just, like, not all these are in sequence of when I bought them, because I've just been moving things around all the time, because it's been a mess in this room. As you can see behind me, I've got some new shelves and everything, so, because I was sick of everything being on the floor without space or anything like that. And as I say, all my pickups that I've been ready to show, they've just been getting muddled up, so I kind of just went split. This is going to be this week's, and I've got some ready for next week and some ready for the week after. Hope you all enjoyed what I picked up, and well, I'm going to enjoy them now, because got my beer, and I'm ready to play some games. So I'm going to be playing that's PlayStation 1 I've got at the moment. So I'm going to carry on playing that because I've nearly completed it and then I died. And then I need to do it again. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you guys next week hopefully.